Good day, everyone. I am Erica Burgos, a missionary nurse here at PAMAS, Palawan. So I took on the role of heading the community work as a nurse. So I do the community nursing here. And for the time that I've been here, we've been seeing a lot of patients in the community, and we've really seen how God worked in their lives and how God gives miracles to each one of these patients. We currently have two patients that we closely monitor. They are the ones who really needs attention and help kasi they have no one to take care of them. And it's challenging, but God gives the strength that we need every day. And when I came back here at PAMAS, there was a patient that was endorsed to me from the community. He had a complete fracture on his right leg. May nalaglag sa kanya na bato. He was noticed by our nurses last March, but it took them a month to persuade him to go to the hospital. And his wound is really infected. He cannot walk. It's full of maggots. And so it was really a work na pinaghirapan din ng mga kasama ko to bring him to the hospital. And there, one of our medical team stayed with him there while he was confined, while he was on surgery. And after that, he's on to his recovery. Na-endorse siya sa akin when I came back here. And when I've seen his situation, it really broke my heart. We really tried to involve them in the work, taught them hygiene, how to clean his wounds, stuff like that. But then it ended up na nawawalan talaga siya ng atensyon. So we prayed a lot with the decision, and God spoke to my heart that I really need to take care of him closely, full-time. Since then, every day, me and my other nurses, my other medical team comes with me to the community to take care of him, to address his wounds, and to assess his situation. We've seen really definite improvement dito sa case ng patient na to. And as of today, he is recovering. He is healing very well. And soon, we will take him to his doctor again to check kung ano na ba yung progress niya, and to see ano yung pwede pa namin gawin for him. Ma'am, dito po may pasyente pang ganito, hindi makalakad, hindi makaganyan. So, dinala nila ako dun sa patient na yon, and I was surprised when I saw her because she was really thin. Tapos, hindi siya makagalaw. She's paralyzed dito banda pababa and torso down. And she doesn't really know, she's desperate for help. Ganun din yung family niya. She has 4 children. One of her child just turned 1 year old last month. Talagang hindi niya na naaalagaan. Wala na dun yung attention niya because she cannot even do things for herself. And she really needs help. Her case started, she said it started that she had weakness on her legs after giving birth. And then after a while, she was paralyzed. They went to the hospital, but then the doctors don't know what her situation is. And now she has deep pressure ulcers on her buttocks. At 4 yun when we first saw her, and it was really heartbreaking for me. And knowing her story, that happened after giving birth, she wasn't able to nurse her child, and then later on her husband left her, and her husband is not even supporting them today, and she has 3 other kids going to school. Napaka heartbreaking talaga. Nakita ko na desperate sila for help talaga. And when they saw us, iba yung light, iba yung countenance ng face nila when they saw us, that they've seen hope, but they've seen that someone cares for them. And what's very amazing right now, because At first, she had 4 deep pressure sores at the same places. Pero today, she has 2.5 na lang because the other one already closed and the other one is really, really maliit na lang. And then the 2 other sores are getting better, and you can see that the cells are generating, the skin is growing, and she's really getting better. Dito, yung tahanan natin dito sa mundo, puno ng problema, kasakitan, mabigat talaga. Kaya naman, hindi yun inintend ng Panginoon na dito tayo tumira, kundi ginawa niya tayo ng langit, ng tahanan natin para sa langit, kasi gusto niya na doon tayo, kasama natin siya. Kaya dito sa mundo, mabibigat talaga, pero lagi nating tandaan na hindi tayo para sa mundong ito, at may langit siya na ipinagkaloob sa bawat isa sa atin. Iba rin yung fulfillment na nararamdaman mo when you see that you're doing God's work and not yourself. And I've seen it in their faces na grabe yung hope na nakikita nila when they just know that someone really cares for them. They were very happy when we handed out radios, when we handed out care kits for them, and there was also a time that we celebrated this woman's birthday and she was crying because she hasn't experienced that before.
Happy birthday.
One of the challenges also is the bike that we have has a lot of problems. Sometimes I get stuck out of nowhere na hindi na lang siya gagana. Sometimes bigla na lang siyang mamamatay. Sometimes matatanggal yung chains. And if you're doing the work by your own, kasi kapag wala akong ibang pwedeng makasama, it's really hard for me. But every time the Lord prepares a way, He prepares someone to help us. He prepares someone to assist me, and at times I would just pray and then the motorcycle will work. And so grabe yung grace ng Panginoon in the work that I'm doing here. Coming here to Pamas was a very distinct instruction na binigay sa akin ng Panginoon. It was very clear to me, and He was the one who laid out the plans for me to come here. But being a missionary, you have a lot of challenges, personal struggles, and mga burdens that you're carrying also. And when I see these patients, iba yung nabibigay na fulfillment sa heart ko. When I see these patients, na alam mo na they need care, they need love, and they need attention. You cannot just look at them and be selfish for yourself, no? The Lord will really work in your heart to do His work in them. And at times, I am clouded by my own struggles, by my own needs and issues, but the Lord reminds me through these patients that this work here, being here, is not a vain work, and being here in Palawan, serving the community, is one of the greatest job that He can give me. And I cannot find that fulfillment in other things. I believe that we are all called in different areas and different places, but it is very clear for me that this is where the Lord has led me. And here He is teaching me a lot of things. He is using me in different aspects that nakaka-impact sa community and the people that I serve. And every day, I'm seeing a lot of His miracles in these patients. And looking back, sa mga na-serve namin na patients, it was only through His miracles, it was only through His working that they were all made healed. They're recovering, and they are getting better today. And now these 2 special patients that we have has really a special place in my heart. It says in the testimonies for the church 4:75 and 76, nothing will give greater spiritual strength and a greater increase of earnestness and depth of healing than visiting and ministering to the sick and the desponding, helping them to see the light and to fasten their faith upon Jesus. And by seeing these patients having hope in Jesus, knowing about His love, knowing about His sacrifice, it is the greatest reward that I could ever have.